Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. You'll see that the ES is currently holding at the highs of the recent move higher from Monday's rally here. Inside day currently, and a very narrow range has held at these highs here, holding above the 34.90 level for the most part. And that's going to be the intraday level to watch right now, because a failure to hold 34.90 could open up a bit of a pullback, and that pullback could be yet again another buying opportunity for a continuation into the previous month's high. Remember, our focal point to begin the month was this previous month's midpoint, and I mentioned before, if it can reject that midpoint one way or another, we're either going to move to the previous month's high or the previous month's low. This failed new low right here, launched price higher, failed outside day down here, was broken on this day, and that's the day where it closed above it and launched this thing forward. So right now we're still in the midst of the uptrend toward that previous month's high. Any pullback or any retest into the 8-period pivot-based EMA there, the PIMA trigger zone, could provide a buying opportunity for a continuation into recent highs. So this market remains strong here, especially after breaking above the previous month's midpoint. All right, let's take a look here at the NQ. You'll see here that the NQ is also pushed higher. Again, the 11,560 midpoint from the previous month's range was finally pushed through right in here, and that opened the door to much more upside ahead. We also discussed the 11,600 level in general being a very important key level. You can see here it was major resistance for the better part of a month, and then once it was able to break through right here at 11,600, it opened the door to these new highs and the 12,200 level. We have the previous month's high just above. That's at 12,465 quarter, and that's going to be the next key level to reach above. Again, very similar to the ES here. After the recent rally, we've gotten a very narrow range at the highs. Inside day currently right now, a violation of 12K even, so 12K right here could open up a bit of a pullback, and if so, again, any test into the PIMA trigger zone could be a fantastic short-term buying opportunity for a return to the previous month's highs. So right now, again, very similar to the ES, ever since overtaking the previous month's midpoint, the bulls have maintained control here, and any pullbacks could be buying opportunities until proven otherwise. All right, let's take a look here at crude oil. You'll see that crude oil is currently stuck around that $40 level still. So some things don't change right now, and that's this $40 price level right there. That's the exact midpoint, not that level right here. This is the exact midpoint of the key range, and the sell-off of that key range again goes from here down to there. So for the most part, this thing has just been chopping right around that $40 level. You'll also notice that right here, that's the FOMC key level from September 16th. That is $40 even as well. Continues to be a magnet for price, and so far we haven't been able to see price get through the 41.50 to 42 zone. We continue to see higher lows, lower highs, things of that nature. So compression is there, the energy's being built, but right now we're not seeing any directional conviction away from this 40. So every time we get away from that level, we could be returning right back to it. Until proven otherwise, we have to get a really good strong push either through 42 above or through the 39s below, and that'll at least open up price to an edge. All right, let's take a look lastly at gold futures. Gold futures right now continues to see a pretty solid job of holding the 1874s. As you recall, the 1874 is the key range low right there. Right there, 1874.20, and after we saw the ideal buy in this zone here, I mentioned that 1874.20 is a great zone to look for defense, and if price can continue to hold that area, we could see a quick return to 1981.70. That by no means has been very quick. It had a shot right there to get going to the upside, as we mentioned, and since then it has pulled right back into the level. But you can see that prices at and below the previous month's close continue to be defended, and until proven otherwise, we still have a shot to reach 1981.70. Now, the fact that we have multiple rotations of buyers coming in, so you have these buyers, the first one's coming in, you got the second round of buyers, and now you're starting to see a failed new low today with a lower low rejection, bit of bullish divergence down there, great 60-minute hourly rejection signal today. So really good test here. So your third wave of buyers are coming in, and if this third wave doesn't get paid, the stops could really come out below 1870. That could open up another round of weakness. We need to start seeing a new high and a continuation into 1981.70 soon. If not, we have multiple rotations of buyers that could see a shakeout leg ahead. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.